I've been on a pizzelle kick lately, so we're gonna make another pizzelle today. It's gonna look like this. I had this idea while I was experimenting with different flavors. I found that raisins really yield a great flavor when paired with a pizzelle. If you have watched my other video, you'll learn how to make the base dough for the pizzelle recipe. To do this, all you have to do is follow the steps below. We're going to start by adding all our ingredients. So first, you're going to take flour, 2 eggs, and whisk them together. Then you're going to also add some baking powder, sugar. Today I'm using a blend of dark brown sugar, regular sugar, and also light brown sugar as well. And then you're going to add some cinnamon. A little bit of salt. Then you're going to follow it up with a little bit of vanilla extract. I'm going to do a teaspoon. Okay. Now you're going to whisk them all together, and then we'll have our base. After you have beaten that mixture, then you're going to add a stick of softened butter. Once you have all those ingredients mixed up, it will look just like this. You will have this ball, and if you want, you can just try cooking in your pizzelle maker on its own, just to kind of see what it tastes like. I've noticed in comparison to store-bought, it's generally a little bit more buttery. And you can also adjust the size, figure out how much like a little ball like this might turn into something like this, or you could get like a bigger pizzelle out of a bigger ball. And then also checking out your temperature, making sure it's not turning out burnt or turning out too soft. And also note how long it takes to cook one with your cooker at a certain temperature. And then also note that when you take it off, it will be a little bit flimsy, but as it cools on your plate, it will get a little bit softer. Next, you're going to take balls of dough. You can make it whatever size you want according to how big you want to make your pizzelle. And then you're going to chop up some raisins. And I actually chopped up a mixture of walnuts, pecans, cashews, and pistachios. And that will give it a little bit extra like nuttiness, like woodiness to it. So what you want to do is take your so you're gonna take your dough, and then you're gonna kind of smush it, and you're gonna put it in your raisin. And if you want, you can put in the nuts as well. And make sure you mix it. You get enough in there. If you put too much in, it'll just fall apart. Note like this. And then you want to take either like a dessert wine, or you can use a grape juice as well if you want. Just put it inside, and then it'll be a little wet. Just mix it around. Alcohol content really doesn't matter. I have tried it in vodka and I didn't notice any difference at all. So I'm going to take this ball, now that the raisins and nuts are mixed in, and then put it on the pizzelle beater. So I just pulled it off the burner. It looks like this. Next, you're just going to take a little bit of powdered sugar and you're going to put it on top. You don't want to put too much, unless of course you want it excessively sweet. But presentation wise, you just want to put a little enough so you can see the raisins and the nuts still. Okay, now time to try it. So yeah, you get that slight sugar first from the powdered sugar at the tongue. Get the sweetness of the raisins, and then you also get a good nuttiness. You could tell there's a bit of cinnamon in it, and that's just from doing the mixture. And then you could also tell a little bit of vanilla too from the vanilla extract. And then the texture, very soft. If you want it a little, do it a little longer, could turn a little harder as well. Very buttery. Buttery, I think, is the main difference in this recipe from store-bought. They tend to be a little less buttery. If you like this video, please check out my other videos. I have quite a few pizzelle videos.